going to do, it's recording, right? Yeah. This one here, I'll do this one here. Pick 2, right? Or anyways, you guys, this bigger number, but x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2, and you find the slope. The y's is total points scored. So finding the slope is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So it's 18 minus 12, and they're points. So right here it says points. So 6 points. We know football, right? 6 points per touchdown. And 3 minus 2, number of touchdown. 1 touchdown. Okay. So that's what it means. 6 points for each touchdown, or for 1 touchdown. This will tell you, if you just, after you do it, you look at what it means, what the numbers mean, it will help a lot. That's what you guys struggled with. And then because we're not, obviously we know the y-intercept here is 0, right? Because 0 touchdown. I can get a kick. But in this case, you do y minus y sub, no, that's point sub. Y equals to mx plus b. Y equals to 6. Let's pick one. 2 and 12. Plus b. That's 12, and that's also 12. See how it makes 0 there to both sides? So the equation would be y, and it means 0 touchdown, 0 points. Okay, write it in a sentence on a test though. Don't leave your answer like that. It's just, you can write it right here. The equation of a line is 6x, and that's it. And parallel lines, y equals 6x minus 100. Doesn't matter as long as the slope's the same, right? Okay. All right. Same thing here. You got 2 points. These are numbered by negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's negative 10 and 1. And 3 and 13. Second one, right? And you do the same as your other one. So find slope first. Y sub 2 minus y sub 1. X sub 2 minus x sub 1. 1 minus 13. And negative 10 and 3. So we get negative 13 over negative 13. So the slope here is 1 over 1. That's weird. Oh yeah. I subtract wrong. That should be 12. See, I went back, look at the slope. That's not a 101 slope. So uh-oh, I did this one wrong too. 1 minus 13. Okay, I did 1 minus 13, then negative 10 minus 3. That's fine. I labeled it wrong. Anyway, so go in the same direction. You'll get the same right answer, okay? So it's a positive 1, the slope. An equation of a line, you need to do, right, y equals to mx plus b. We'll use the positive numbers. 13 equals to 1 times 3 plus b. So 13 equals to 3 plus b, so b is 10 because you subtract 3. So equation of line equals to x plus 10. Notice I made the 1 invisible. Okay? And then parallel lines, y equals to 1x plus 1. As long as it's different, who cares, right? Or just y equals x. Okay, again, these are 1 by 1s. Okay, and you do that. And here they already gave you 2 points and write an equation of a line. So be careful with your negatives. Find slope first, do everything you're doing. That's just more practice. Now this one is where a lot of you guys had a lot of problems on your test. Okay, so here we don't need these two things right there. There's an invisible 1. Okay, plus a negative 1. This is on the wrong side. You need to get rid of that first because y is not next to it, so minus 6. You got negative 1y equals to 10 minus 6. I forgot the x there, and then you divide by negative 1 to all of them. You got y equals to negative 10x plus 6. Notice when you divide by a negative, the sign just becomes its opposite. When you multiply, divide by a negative, that's what happens. Okay, and it says to write a line that's parallel to the given one. Oh, write a line that's parallel. That's what I forgot to do here. So y equals to 2 over 3x minus 5. It's different. So this one here, y equals to 3 over 8x plus 2. Or this one, y equals just to 4x. That's a 0 there, so I can do that. Okay. And here's the y. We need to get rid of these two things, plus a negative. So add an x, add x there. And that 9 plus x equals to negative 1y. Divide everything by negative 1. So negative x minus 9 equals to y. Parallel, y equals negative x plus 10. Notice the slope's the same. Okay? And then for these here, this one's on the wrong one, so we only need to get rid of that one. This multiplies, so divide by negative 4. Divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4. So when you're dividing, this is negative 4 over 5 divided by negative 4. 2 negative is a positive, first of all. And then you keep the first one, make the division into a time, flip that to 1 over 4. Cross cancel. Two negative is a positive, right? Cross cancel, you get 1 over 5. And this is 3 negative and y. So parallel line, y equals 1 over 5x plus 5. Okay, I want to leave this for you to try. I'm going to check it to see if you understand it, who doesn't. If you don't understand it, I'm going to have you come see me. Okay. This one you would subtract 5. So you have negative 1y equals 7 over 8x minus 13 divided by negative 1. 1 keeps everything the same, right? But negative just makes it its opposite. 2 negative is a positive. 13. Parallel line is y equals negative 7 over 8x. You don't have to put plus anything if it's plus 0. So I'm again going to leave this one alone, and you try it. And you try this. Okay. Let's see. I'll do this one here. These two are on the wrong side. Minus 3x. Then divide by 2. 3 over 2x plus 8 equals to y. Okay, and then you do the other ones. Add 10x. Divide by 5. Okay, so a parallel line is 4 over 5x plus whatever you want, 10. Just don't use 2. Now, so this is the same as the other one, just more of it. Oh, this one, you don't have to solve anything, right? That slope and the y-intercept is at 0. So you go down 3 over 2. Down 3 over 2. Down 3 over 2. Okay, down 3 over 2. All right, I'll do one of these in graph 1. I think there's only one student that didn't know how to graph on the test. But everything is the same as the other one. Subtract 6x. They said to graph in slope-intercept form, so minus 12, 6x divided by 2. Y equals negative 6 minus 3x. Down 3 over 1. And divide by negative 1. Now y equals to x plus 4. Starting out 4, the slope is a 1 here. It's got 1 over 1. Okay, and go the other way. And that's how you graph those, right? Most of you know how to do this. So it's just more work. Good practice, because it looks like this is where, and most of you knew how to graph these, so I'm not worried. Here's using x and y intercept. Okay, that's when you use the cover method. Cover this one, 3x equals to 30, divide by 3, x equals to 10. So x10 is right here. And then you cover the x, and you solve 5y equals to 30, divide by 5, y is 6. So y is 6 right there. And you do that. And you draw arrows at the end because you can find the slope and move on graphing like that. So that's how you do these, okay? And then this one is like the other video that I videotaped for this one, okay? So watch that. Maybe not. No, write a linear equation, then graph using slope and y-intercept. Okay, so tickets for the school play cost $5 for students and $8 for adults. So this is number of students' tickets. This is number of adult tickets. Open night, they collect this much. So x and then y. So 5x plus 8y equals to 1600. Then use slope and y-intercept. Okay, no. Let's change this, use the yeah, you need to use the cover method, x and y-intercept for this one. It's too big of a number not to. 8y equals 1600. You solve it that way and you put your x and y-intercept. Okay, and this one, John mows the neighbor's lawn for $14 an hour each, and he walks the dog for $10 an hour. So let's use x for mowing the lawn, y for walking the dog. Number of hours mowing lawn. Hours walking the dog. Okay, he already made that much money, so we're working in both places. 14x plus 10y equals to 280, okay? And then use the cover method, not this. X and y intercept, okay? Glad I went over this. Not slope intercept form. All right, and then the rest.